Hello again. I hope you're enjoying this study of the book of John, and I hope more than anything else that you've been reading through the Gospel of John for yourself. Again, there's no substitute for just picking up God's Word and reading it and to see what He has to tell you about Christ and about yourself. I remember watching a video one time about a shepherd. It demonstrated what a shepherd's life is like. This shepherd walked out, and in this video, he walked out into the middle of this field. It was just a beautiful green pasture. And off in the distance, you could see the green rolling hills, and there was fog, so you couldn't see much beyond that. You could just see that it kind of sloped upward, and there was a bank of fog right there. The shepherd stood out in the field, all by himself, just all alone. And he lifted his hands to his mouth, and he just began to call. Over and over again, he just said, "Come now, come now, come now." So he was calling his sheep. And for a moment, it was just silent. There wasn't no movement, no sound. But then off in the distance, you could hear, "Bah," just very faintly, as the sheep were calling back. And then a few more moments, you began to see things moving out in the fog. And then the sheep came not walking, but running through that pasture toward that shepherd. And he just kept calling, "Come now, come now." But in a few moments, he had sheep surrounding him, dozens of them. But he kept calling, "Come now." And yet even more came. And it wasn't until the shepherd knew that they were all there that he stopped calling. And Jesus in the book of John calls himself the Good Shepherd. He says, "I am the Good Shepherd." And he says, the sheep know the sound of their shepherd's voice. And the shepherd knows them each by name. That's the kind of relationship that Jesus wants to have with you. Have you ever heard Him call to you? "Come now. Come follow me. I'm right here. I'm the Good Shepherd." Think about the I am statements of Christ. Those statements in the book of John, and you have a question about them on your discussion guide. What do those I am statements say about Christ? And what does He mean to you? Is He your Good Shepherd?